Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video today, we're going to show you simple, easy techniques to make this traditional fall wreath. It's a great design for this time of the year. Hey everyone, so today we're going to start our fall wreath. And I'm using an 18-inch grapevine wreath, and you can purchase those from Walmart or Hobby Lobby. They may cost you around $4, $4.50. Sometimes you can get it for half off at Hobby Lobby. And I did get my ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I love this chevron print. It's a burlap ribbon. And then all of our other floral items we either got from Walmart or the Dollar Tree, so everything was 97 cents to $1. I'm fortunate enough I can walk out my backyard and pick up pine cones, so I was able to get those. And I did add a little glitter to these if you want to add a little sparkle, so that's up to you. I would encourage you though with your pumpkins to maybe buy some different shapes and sizes and colors so they're not all the same. They do have options like with glitter if you want to have the glitter. And then they just have plain. The Dollar Tree did have some of these neat little pumpkins that have clips, so these are really super easy to put onto your wreaths. I would still glue it, you know, once you put it on your wreath, I would add a little glue there too just to secure it. I did attach my bow with floral wire, and that's the only thing that I'm going to attach with wire. If you don't have floral wire, you can take bread ties and tie those together, or garbage bag ties, and that will work just the same to tie onto your wreath. Everything else though, I'm going to use the glue gun to attach it. That makes it really super easy and fast. But while we're showing you in the video, I'm not going to glue the items just to make it a little bit faster for the video. So after you get your bow on, the next thing I'm going to do is attach the flowers. I got these from the Dollar Tree. They are chrysanthemums. I did snip some of the bottom. It was a little bit longer just so it'll go in easier. And I ripped the leaves off because I don't want any green on my wreath. So I would put one, slide it in your wreath kind of more to the inside. So just push your floral into your wreath. I put one a little bit more on the inside and then one on the outside, and then you want to go back and you'd want to hit these with your glue gun when you're ready. I'm going to skip that step right now just for time's sake. And then I have the yellow chrysanthemum, and I'm going to do those right on top. I want to go kind of one towards the inside and then one towards the outside. And you can pick whatever color that you want. They definitely have a white that would look good if you don't like one of these colors, and they had some different shades of the orange, so whichever. Mine's kind of a burnt orange, I think. So there's our floral. Next we're going to go on and add some leaves, and I have two different kinds of leaves. I like the multicolored, but that's, you know, definitely they had lots of a variety. To have some that were just yellow and more orange, and they do have a red. So you just want to slide these in, kind of mix it up. And then once you get them in, you want to go back and glue these down. And some of these have the little beads in there. I like that look. And I'm going to pop one in here. So everything will just slide right down. Super easy. I find it much easier to use the glue gun and do it this way than wire, but you know, that's up to you. If you like using wire and you're comfortable with it, it will work too. I put my wreaths outside in the wind and the rain, and I have no trouble with the items staying on my wreath through the weather. So this is the top half of our wreath, and I just was alternating putting leaves in here. I glued 2 pine cones on with my glue gun, and then several different little pumpkins. Try to use different colors. I think really gives you a good contrast. We found these at the Dollar Tree that if you want to add a little bit of sparkle, just put 2 pieces in there. And then I added some little beads. And this was actually a piece that I had from an old wreath. It's one whole section. We pop that in there. So next we're going to move on down to the bottom part. So I wanted to show you when I start the bottom down here, I hot glued these 2 larger pumpkins. You just need to hold them in place for a couple seconds to let that glue get the items secured. And I put a little larger pine cone here. So once these get set with the glue gun, I'm going to go back and fill in with my leaves. So here's our finished wreath with all of our floral added. So I just hot glued my bigger items on with the glue gun and let those get set, and then I went back in and slid in my leaves and my beads, and we added a couple of these little, if you want to add a little glitter, added these to a couple spots. Now I love adding an initial to my wreath. I think it gives it a nice high-end look. You don't have to add an initial. Looks great without anything on that side, but I'm going to show you how to attach an initial. So to attach an initial, I use zip ties. It's a simple way to attach anything that's heavier that you want to tie to your wreath. And you can get zip ties from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use a clear, and I'm just going to secure it in 2 different spots here. And they have these in different colors. You can get white, black, red. And then we're going to clip that off. And then you can spin this around so you're not going to see that lock there. All right, so here's our finished wreath. Looks great. I wanted to tell you about the initial. I ordered this initial online. I love the cursive swirly type initials, and I couldn't find that design here locally, so I did order that online. I think it cost about $9.99. Hobby Lobby does have some other initials, and we do have a modern fall wreath. If you look at that video, you can see one of the initials that you can purchase from Hobby Lobby. But if you're starting from scratch, you can purchase everything on this wreath between $20 to $30. If you already have some items at home, you can make this wreath cheaper. I think the ribbon from Hobby Lobby was about $3.50. I think it was $6.99 and then half off. And all of the other items we purchased from Walmart or the Dollar Tree for 97 cents to $1. Great look for the fall, simple, easy to do, doesn't take a lot of time, just gluing everything down, making sure everything's secure. We have a modern farmhouse wreath on our channel. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. We also have some painted palettes. We have a sunflower palette and some fall pumpkin palettes that we're going to bring to you. And thanks again for watching.
Careful, guys.
You watching?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really struggling now. The more altitude I gain, the further
You missed it.
and the harder this makes me breathe. Like I'm literally feeling blood pounding in my veins, right at my temples axis. Up here, the biggest things